Savannah. Real pleasure to be sitting with you once again. How you doing? You well?
I'm doing alright, how are you?
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm sure!
Yeah, that's what I want to hear, man. Some kind of body with the voice. Last time I sat with you was 4 years ago. Over the Zoom. Time flies, eh?
It does.
You got new music, a renewed focus. I see you're on several festival lineups, one of which is taking place here in the UK in August. Looks like they spent a big budget to get everybody over.
It looks so.
It looks so. I mean, they never spent none of that with us, the voice, but you know, it's a life goal. How are you feeling these days? What's getting you excited?
Music is getting me excited, life is getting me excited. I feel like I'm building momentum. The new single is doing really well. People are responding to it really well. Yeah, I think just collaborations, working, family, all of that has been really good this year.
I follow you on social, young lady.
Yes.
I can tell that the last few years have been difficult, right?
Yes.
You've had to navigate some ups and downs, but while I could see where the peaks turned to troughs, I could also see there was a moment where you just said, you know what, enough's enough. It's time to start living again. Right? That's how much I follow you, right? You're one of my artists that I really have high hopes for in the future. I think you can go on to do it. Speak about that period though, as in depth as you want to. I can well respect the fact that there's a lot of that you've kind of put to bed.
Right. So, I mean, I was in a car accident. I lost control of the vehicle, and it did result in someone passing away from the other vehicle, right? The other car that I collided with. And you know, in Jamaica, once that happens, you are charged, you know. And that charge is a very specific charge, regardless of how things happen. And so that was probably the toughest period of my adult life. I definitely lost myself for a little bit. I tried to keep things moving and going, but I felt after pushing out me that I just needed to, you know, step back. And so I did that, and I was able to find a really good therapist. I leaned on my family a lot. Give thanks to my family and friends. They really held me up, and yeah, I've gotten to the point now where I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, I have some motivation to move forward. I mean, my love for music hasn't gotten any less. I just think I'm able to connect with it in the way that feels familiar, because I don't think I'll be the same person ever again. But yeah, there's no way to understate it. I feel like I'm trying to be very professional in my answer, but
Real life isn't professional, is it?
it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not. Well, yeah, no, that time, yeah, I really didn't want to be here anymore, you know?
I can't understand, but I can understand.
Yeah, so it's taken a lot of work. It's taken a lot of just rebuilding, I think, for my, I don't know, what did I rebuild? I rebuilt my idea of, I guess, everything. I think people have a way that they'd like to view you, and I had to let go of all of that. Not that I was really banking on people's perception of me too much, but it was very, you know, affirming to hear good things from people, and it still is. But I think a lot of my motivations now are maybe exclusively internal, except for like trusted people. I don't know if I'm making sense.
You are. I mean, careers are a funny thing.
Yeah.
You know, you have all these dreams, aspirations, it's all going swimmingly. We almost know there's going to be a bump in the road, which it just doesn't present how we expect it to, right? And the twists and the turns that come as a result of that, you know, are where we grow, right? So coming out the other side then, what have you taken from it? You stronger, wiser, emotionally more robust, more spiritual?
I think I am healing. I don't think I'm fully, like completely just reborn. I do feel changed. I do feel, as I was saying, like I can't internalize the good or the bad from people, and that's been a lesson that's come up over and over and over again. Because as you know, people online, they're not very forgiving, right? And especially if they didn't like you prior, they just need one little reason to just, you know, write you off. But you know what it is? Things are going to happen in life to you out of your control. And there's an acceptance that has to come with that. It's unfortunate that sometimes it's in a way, it's in a format that we don't expect, right? And it takes the themes of mortality into, you know, consideration, and it gets very weighty, but just some of the lessons are heavy. I think the lesson is things are going to happen, and you will need to find a way through, I think.
How is who you are now reflected in the music you're bringing to market? What tracks are you particularly proud of, fond of?
Well, I love this new song that I released. It's called Need Me, and I wrote it to my loved ones because they've been so supportive. So people might hear it and think it's a romantic song, which is fine. You can interpret it anyhow. But I wrote it to them to say, if you ever need me, I will be there, just because I wouldn't have made it through just life, you know, without them. And I'm really proud of it. It's produced by Tessallated and Joe Davis, right? Two geniuses, if you ask me. And yeah, that song, I wrote it really quickly. It's a really happy song. It's a really vibrant song, and it's about cherishing the people that you have, you know? Yeah.
Share some more music or themes behind some of the music that's coming.
Oh wow, okay, so the themes behind the music that's coming, there's sex. I think sex is you know, I'm an adult woman. I don't actually have a lot of sex, to be honest. I like making out more than anything else, but I love the excitement of meeting somebody and getting, you know.
I think we all did.
Yeah, getting moved by them. And so I'm saying that to say I've never written about sex before in music and released it. So I have unreleased tracks from prior that I just never released, but I feel, you know, that I can talk about anything. I just feel like there's no need to hold anything back at any point ever.
Well, on that, so that features heavily. What else?
Well, it doesn't feature heavily. No, it just features in a way that I've never featured it before.
Right.
Relationship as well is a theme that never goes away. You know, enjoyment, living it up. Also sadness, you know, and how to navigate that. Periods where, you know, you're not feeling so great. So there's a lot of honesty in just reflecting on how I've come through things. The people who've been there, which is what Made Me covers. Yes, sex. Yes, living it up. Yes, you know, I love the beach side. Things like that, you know? Yeah.
Mango was one of my favorites.
Yes, everybody loves mango.
Well, that's the thing I was going to ask you, innit? Is there any more fruit in focus? And also,
no, I haven't written about any more fruit yet.
Man, and the fans are going to feel let down. What other tracks do you get quoted as fans' favourites of yours?
Mango for sure. If You Only Knew, Love Me.
Right,
And
yeah.
Love Me is also one of my favorite songs. Nobody Man, actually, that was a 2019 release and I was dancing in it, and it's more of a dancehall song. People love that one. It also performs really, really well. So I'm gonna go down and sing it. People, you know them, love it. Bit Too Shy. I feel like that's a cult classic. We can say that one more time. Yeah, I feel like Bit Too Shy as well. Those are
Away from your own music, what else are you listening to?
everything.
Who
From
specifically, like today, who'd you get up to today and listen to?
Skilly Bang, Amber Marks, Anita Baker, Sade, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion.
Proper mix.
I'm sorry?
Proper mix.
Yeah, yeah. Rosalia, Bad Bunny, Nami. I just discovered him. He's incredible.
Any of those people you want to work with?
Anybody else I want to work with? Yeah, I would love to work with Vince Staples. I know that's kind of random, but he's an American rapper.
It's random, yeah.
I know, but he's so honest and talented. As far as Jamaica, obviously with all of our songs, Vibes Cartel, right? We're going to see how soon I can get something out with Leela, so that'd be fun.
She's killing it right now.
I know, incredible. And Massacre, huge fan of Massacre.
He's killing it as well.
He is killing it. Yeah.
I feel like he's the one at the moment.
Jada Kingdom as well.
Okay.
Love her. I actually really love Jada Kingdom. I think she's so talented.
I feel like there was a cohort of new reggae artists, in inverted quotes for those who are not seeing me, coming through, best part of a decade ago. And, I feel like you were one of them. Most have gone on to establish their sound, their presence, found their lane. For me, it was almost a blueprint for the younger artists to emulate. I mean, you must have fond memories of that period yourself. Or do you? I don't know.
You know what? When you're going through it, you don't recognize the impact, right? And so I think I'm still learning to appreciate it, but it was definitely exciting. There was a lot to do. And yeah, I'm so grateful still too to have that community of artists to be able to lean on, But yeah, exciting times.
I feel sport in the UK, if I'm honest. Yeah, we have access to reggae, dancehall acts coming over regularly, and I get it, right? The data tells them to come and entertain their fans. But
Exactly.
I get it. But in terms of what else for you is the allure, the pull of the UK beyond the data?
The art, the access, everybody's here. You could meet an artist from Africa here. Everybody comes here. It's the hub, I think. Outside of obviously the obvious New York and Miami and LA, I think London is revered for having really great music taste as well. I don't know if I don't know if the citizens of London feel that, but the rest of the world looks at London like that. But yeah, everybody passes through. It's so easy to meet people here. In Jamaica, you kind of separate it, so you're able to DM and message and different things like that and do things digitally. But in London, you can say, "Oh no, I had lunch with Dave or whoever." It's so possible, it feels like you're touching the things that you have put on your list, your goals list. And I think that's the pull. You want to feel like you're moving forward, and London feels like that when you're here.
What else you want to get into, Savannah, away from music? I mean, I see you acting.
Yeah.
I see you, maybe not so much now based on what you said in this interview, but I saw you middle of the stairs at the Met with the gown on. I mean, I had you in that lane, like.
No,
What's next? What else do you aspire to get involved in?
Okay, so I am acting,
Right.
actively doing auditions, and I was able to land that role in the Bob Marley biopic, which I'm really grateful for. Julie Maud, I was able to play her. Honorable woman, such a great pleasure of mine, and I will never forget it. Recently, I have I have acted in Inheritance. It is a series that will be coming out, directed by Storm Salter. I'm episode 4, I think, or 3, and I was able to explore, just a really, I think, the darker side of myself. it's showing range. So I'm really proud of my performance there. And most recently, I rapped Threads of Us, right? So this is a Canadian Jamaican independent feature directed by Michael Kushney, written by Danisha Prendergast, and it follows two factory workers in Jamaica who fall in love, and they have to navigate, the system and what it means to be free, independence. And so, yeah, I played the lead in that. That's my first number one on the call sheet for like a feature, right? And I'm really proud of it. I'm really excited about it, to talk about it. I mean, they've already started soft launching it, but I'll be posting about it soon and doing the press around that. So I'm very much, and I have directed previously short films, nothing, long term.
You have the experience though.
I have the experience. I have written the scripts for a lot of my music videos. If you only knew, even Bit Too Shy, the very first video, Blessed, Mango, right? And so
is that why you're heading to Canada?
Yeah.
To kind of,
Talk
to me about that.
I'll be doing the TIFF Festival in Canada. I'll be performing there, but also being there as an actor as well, meeting all the people that you're supposed to meet, right?
Starts with Canada and ends with Cannes, right? Is that?
Oh, yeah. Why not? By next year, I'll be at Cannes. But yeah, no, I do feel it's important to have people understand that yes, music is my heart and soul, and it really is a thing that keeps me moving forward. But I am a well-rounded artist in the sense that I am acting, I am songwriting for people, I am directing, I am designing my clothes with my brother who makes all my clothes, right? There's an interest, I think, in everything that tells a story. Once it's telling a story, film, fashion, music, I'm in love with it.
Good luck with everything moving forward.
Thank you so much.
When's the album coming out?
Can't tell you that yet.
I tried. Well, you did say everything was internal, so I get it. You're not telling nobody. But
no, not telling you yet. Not telling you yet. But look out for the singles. They're coming this year. I'm really excited about the music I'm putting out. It's very good. It's very me. It's very honest. And yeah.
Big love. Appreciate it.
Okay, amazing. I want to talk about the tour, and I want to bring in Tess. Okay, so I'm really excited to talk about the Need Me tour. It's from the 17th to the 19th of June, right? I'll be headlining, supporting act.
Tessallated.
Yes.
From Kingston, Jamaica.
Exactly, Jamaica.
From Savana, Marseille.
Exactly. Except from South. And so we're excited to give you a brilliant show. I mean, we care about it very much. There will be merch on sale, it's a live band, meet and greet. We just want to spend time with the people who support us. So we'd love to see you there. Come out, get your tickets. You can go to my page, just search Sevana, Sevana, or
Tessallated, Tessvibe, Tessvibe.
Yeah.
And it's super important to us that we carry forward the Jamaican vibes, which is why we're rolling out together. So it's going to be the new generation across the spectrum. And it's going to be tough.
Absolutely. And I think too why the two of us are doing the tour too is because we hear all the time that, it's not necessarily reggae fully, right? Obviously, you have reggae influence, and especially my songs, they're definitely reggae. But I think because I've been able to play through the different genres and he does the same,
100%.
It makes sense.
It falls in between the lines. So, we decided to partner up as just part of, a new wave of Jamaican music, right? And I produced Need Me. So,
he also produced Need Me. Yeah.
So, we're excited to see you guys. Make sure to follow. Enough love.
Woo!